Thank you very much. My name is Alice Kuveya. Others, they call me Diana, my late grandmother's name. I am the Executive Director of Chitungwiza Residents Trust. I am an activist as well as a human rights defender. I would say that I started this work a long ago, maybe soon after I finished my O-levels at Zengeza High 1 school. I've been doing a lot in the community. I am also a former mayoress of Chitungwiza, a 2021 Netherlands gender champion, voted by Women of Zimbabwe in UK as Women of the Year from 2021 to date. I have been doing this for a long time. I think it's in my blood. I love doing it. I love seeing people living peacefully in our community, in our country, and in the world. Thank you. Okay, we advocate for the rights of residents, right to water, right to land, right to going to school, right to life, right to communicate, right to food. We have been doing a lot. I'll start in 2021 during the lockdown, the COVID-19 pandemic era. We started Helping Hand Initiative as another branch. We were sourcing for food. We were giving underprivileged people living with disabilities, we were giving them groceries. We were also cooking porridge, cooking food, giving to underprivileged people. So that was the Department of Charity, and we are still doing it. We have been donating wheelchairs. We've been donating gadgets like laptops and other things. So that's another department that I've been working with because it's in me. I love helping people, like what I said before. So we are doing charity work and we are seeking for more donations to continue supporting the underprivileged. Then we have got another department that is the advocacy. We have been advocating for the construction of our own source of water in Chitungwiza. Chitungwiza is the only town with almost 500,000 residents that doesn't have its own source of water. We have almost, in fact, over 20 high court cases fighting for water rights, fighting for land, fighting for a lot of human rights, for the workers' salaries, for the food, for medication in the hospitals, and a lot. Recently, we won a constitutional court to enact the law that there won't be illegal demolitions of houses in the war countries. Together with our partners, Zimbabwe Lawyers for Human Rights, they have been there for us. We've been working with them. They've been, representing us in all court cases that we have, as well as Scalen. Yes, we have been working with the advocate Innocent Derera on the case against Prophet Walter Magaya, with we got an interdict to stop him to do anything unless if he follows all the procedures. So we have been busy. We are still busy despite not having any funding. We have results on the ground. As Chitrest, we have over 65,000 members in our database, and we have coordinators that report to us on daily basis in all 25 wards on what's going on in Ward 1, Ward 2. I know everything that is going on, whether the water is, there's tap water, there's sewage, garbage hasn't been collected. So that's what we have been doing. We have also been doing trainings on youth empowerment, women empowerment. We have done a lot. We have been partnering with different women organizations, different youth organizations in all the work that we have done so far. So that's what has been happening. But the only problem that has been stopping us from doing more is the funding. We don't have funding. We are still seeking for funding. We are still seeking for partners who can partners with us in all our programs. I thank you. The political situation in Zimbabwe is one of the issues that has stopped many human rights defenders from doing more, from continuing their work. I was arrested for challenging the government in court in 2021, was accused of trying to, to topple the government. So the political issue, even in our lives, it's a disaster, it's a scary thing that no one wants to be involved in. So each time, sometimes not even being involved in what they say that we are doing politics, we'll be just doing our work, just advocating to say that we must respect the constitution. We must follow the 2013 Zimbabwean constitution. Already you can be arrested to say that you are fighting against the government. We have seen a lot of human rights defenders that were arrested, journalists were arrested, and a lot has happened in Zimbabwe. So the political situation, even in the day-to-day running of local authorities, there's a lot of political interference from the government, that the local authorities, they cannot make decisions, they cannot provide services that we want. There's a lot of privatization that is coming from the Minister of Local Government. So everything is being politicized. Service delivery is politicized, that the local authorities cannot make decisions so that we can get water. All water rights are with the president of Zimbabwe, so no one can make a decision that our local authority cannot make a decision to say we are ready to construct our own source of water in Chitungwiza. Despite having a lot of difficulties of water, we are buying water, we are living in raw sewages in our houses. A lot is happening. So everything is politicized. Unless the president says that now this is the time for Chitungwiza to have its own source of water, no one has got that right. No one has got that power. So everything is being politicized, and it's actually killing the work of human rights defenders, is killing the work of is killing us as residents. So that's the situation that we are in at the moment. And the moment that you speak the truth, you are arrested, you are harassed. So we are living in fear as human rights defenders in Zimbabwe. We don't have that privilege to speak what we want. We don't have a privilege to continue our work. We don't have a privilege to do demonstrations. We are not allowed. Even if I want, as Chitrest, if we want to have a workshop, we have to notify the police. If they say no, we cannot have a workshop. If they say yes, then they'll be sending police to participate in those workshops. So that's the situation that we are living in. The land issue is a serious issue in Chitungwiza. The government is involved in the distribution of land. Sometimes during elections, partisan, some party members are given illegally being given land so that they will vote for the certain political party and so forth. So the government is totally involved. The government is the one that issues statements to say that we are demolishing 55,000 houses in Chitungwiza. We are demolishing houses in Ara. So the government has got the power. There's state land, there's local authority land, but at the end of the day, you find out that everything is politicized. The land is politicized. Hence, we have to go to court to challenge the government so that they can enact the law of just waking up or announcing that we are illegally demolishing houses, which is not legal. So that's why we had to go to court. It took us some years, about 4 years, until we got the ruling from one of the highest courts in Zimbabwe. This is the Constitutional Court of Zimbabwe, to say that there won't be any illegal demolitions of houses unless if all paperwork is done or everything is done properly, not just waking up. So the government is totally involved. They are in control of the land. And we also have the case of land barons, whereby they are land barons that are illegally selling land to the residents. And the residents are losing lots of money. They are losing a lot because of the land barons that are operating in Chitungwiza. You'll find that these land barons also, they have got stamps, they are offering lease agreements, they are offering, legal papers from the council. So this means these land barons are working together with some people inside the council. And then later, these are the same houses that are being demolished. But some residents will be having, lease agreements, receipts that they've been paying. So that's the situation that we are having. It's difficult right now, and we are just encouraging residents not to buy land from people that they don't know. You need verification, you need to go to council, you need to get more information before paying any land in Chitungwiza. Yeah, thank you very much. It's a sad situation. I would say it's a backlash to human rights defenders, because each time when you advocate for the right of residents, you advocate for the government to follow the constitution, you advocate for water, for land. Just speaking up as a human rights defender is difficult in Zimbabwe. You are seen as an opposition member, you are seen as fighting the government, you are arrested, you are questioned, you are tortured, you are abducted, you are murdered. A lot can happen. So it's backlash for human rights defenders in Zimbabwe. Hence, you have seen that most human rights defenders have allocated to other countries where they are speaking from, and only a few are left on the ground doing the work, because most people, they are afraid of getting arrested, tortured, like myself, I was arrested, I was tortured in 2021, and I even lost my father. For that, only you lose your families. As human rights defenders, you can lose your families, you can lose friends, because no one wants to be associated with you. Otherwise, they will also be arrested, or they will also be harassed in the community. So it's a backlash for us, but we are continuing the work. We know it's our right to have water in Chitungwiza. It's our right to have shelter. It's our right to have workshops. It's our right to demonstrate when things are not right. So as residents, we are saying we'll continue doing our work. We love Chitungwiza. I was born and bred in Chitungwiza. There's no other home besides Chitungwiza. So we have to protect Chitungwiza despite all what is happening, despite the challenges that we are having as human rights defenders. We have to protect our home. We have to protect our town. We love it. We want to see progress. We want to see tap water. We want to see, good roads, electricity, happy in Chitungwiza, progress as well. We want to see viable industries. Right now, there are no industries. They've been harassing informal traders, and it's said that that's where we are getting our money for food, for rentals, for school, for everything. But we have informal traders have been harassed by local authorities, by the police, and everything. So what we are saying is we need viable industries. We are human rights defenders. We cannot keep quiet. We'll continue talking until everything is in place. The government must respect the constitution. That's the first thing. If they respect the constitution, we won't have illegal demolitions. They must respect our court cases. We have got the court cases that we have won. They must respect that. The government, they must respect human rights defenders, NGOs that are operating in the communities legally. They must respect our work. We want them to come and see that we are not doing anything. It's not that we are fighting them, but we are just training people to know their rights. We are training people that they've got the right to water, they've got right to shelter, they've got right to food. Just making sure that they know, these people in Chitungwiza, they know their rights, so that they know that here my right is being respected, my rights are not respected, so I have to speak up so that my rights are respected. That's all that we are doing. So the only improvement that we want is that they must stop politicizing, they must stop privatization of water, of our own town. They must, respect us when we have our workshops, our programs, when we do trainings. They must respect all human rights defenders in Zimbabwe. We are not fighting the government, but we are trying to make sure that we live peacefully. Everything, the constitution is followed, the laws are followed. That's all. We are not, what should I say? We are not terrorists. We are just people from Zimbabwe, people who are proud to see their country living peacefully, people that are proud to, to bath with shower, to live in clean houses, in free environment, people that are ready to see residents working in viable industry, being able to afford to buy bread, pay school fees, pay rentals, travel anywhere that you want. That's all what we want as residents. That's all what we want as human rights defenders. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I want to say that as a Chitungwiza Residents Trust, or Chitrust in short, you can check us on our Facebook page, which is Chitrust official on Facebook, and on Twitter it's Chitrust 2020 or Chitungwiza Residents Trust, as well as Instagram, there's Chitungwiza Residents Trust page. What I was saying is that we are looking for partnerships, women organizations, youth organizations, any organization that can partner with us so that we can continue the work that we are doing. We are looking for funding. We are looking for exchange programs as well, so that we can be able to learn a lot from what's going on in other cities, in other countries, and then go back home and bring it back to the residents. I am grateful for the opportunity that you've given me, and I hope and trust that we will definitely win this struggle that we are in as human rights defenders, the struggle that we are in as residents. Thank you.